The secret folder on my husband's old phone revealed he was already married. My husband, Tyler, is the forgetful type. He loses his keys, forgets anniversaries, and constantly leaves his old electronics lying around. Last week, I found his old iPhone 12 at the bottom of a junk drawer. The screen was cracked, but it's still turned on. I figured I'd wipe it and sell it for a few bucks to help pay for our upcoming vacation. Before resetting it, I noticed a hidden folder in the Files app labeled Project Backup. I thought it was work stuff. I was wrong. Inside weren't spreadsheets. There were photos of a wedding. Not our wedding. A wedding in a backyard in Georgia, dated 2 years before we met. Tyler was standing at the altar, looking head over heels, in love with a woman I'd never seen before. I felt sick. Maybe he's a widower, I whispered to myself, trying to find a reason not to scream. But then I found the subfolders: alimony, school tuition, and the schedule. The alimony folder had PDFs of bank transfers. Tyler had been sending $3,000 a month to this woman, a woman he told me was his insurance agent. Every time he told me he was working late to save for our house, he was actually working to pay off his secret life. The schedule was the worst part. It was a shared calendar. He didn't have business trips to the regional office. He had parenting weekends in a town 3 hours away. He wasn't just married before me, he was still married. I didn't confront him that night. I played the part. I cooked dinner, listened to him talk about his stressful day, and even rubbed his shoulders. But while he slept, I went back into that phone. I found the woman's contact info. Her name was Sarah. I messaged her on a burner app, pretending to be a bank investigator. Within an hour, she called me. She wasn't an ex. She thought Tyler was a consultant who lived in the city during the week for work and came home to her and their 2 kids on the weekends. "He's with me from Friday to Sunday," she said, her voice trembling. "He says he's staying in a corporate apartment." "That apartment is our house, Sarah," I said. "And I'm the woman he's been married to for 3 years." We didn't scream at each other. We didn't blame each other. We got organized. The next Friday, Tyler told me he was heading out for a mandatory team building retreat. I kissed him goodbye and told him to have fun. 2 hours later, he pulled into Sarah's driveway. He walked through the front door, dropped his bags, and shouted, "Honey, I'm home." Sarah was standing in the kitchen, but she wasn't alone. I was sitting at the dining room table, holding his Project Backup phone. The look on his face was a mix of pure terror and a glitch in the matrix. He looked at Sarah, then at me, then back at Sarah. He actually tried to say, "I can't explain. This is a misunderstanding with a client." "Which one of us is the client, Tyler?" I asked, sliding the phone across the table. "The one who paid for your business car, or the one who's been paying your secret alimony?" It turns out Tyler had been using a legal loophole in another state to avoid his first marriage being registered in our county. He wasn't just a cheater, he was a bigamist. Sarah and I both filed for divorce the next morning because I had the backup folder showing he had used our joint savings to fund his other household. The judge didn't just give me the house. He ordered Tyler to pay back every cent. People in the comments say I was cold for teaming up with the other woman. But honestly, we're not enemies. We're the only 2 people who truly know how much of a ghost Tyler really was. He's currently living in a trailer and working 2 jobs to pay off the legal fees. He's still forgetful, but now he mostly forgets what it's like to have a home.